afternoon. Metro Transit is thanking passengers for their patience as its paratransit service experienced delays today. Our Alexia Cadota-Browner visited the vehicle contractor for updates.
This parking lot at Quality Transit usually houses vehicles used for Metro Transit operations. Today, they're not here due to an overnight vandalism of the tires of 8 of their vehicles. As a result, Metro's paratransit service saw delays today as operations were shifted over to another company.
There will be clients who are going to be late for work or late to their appointment, wherever they need to go, so they have to transfer or change their schedule.
The owner of Quality Transit tells me that the vehicles are currently being fixed and will be in operation again tomorrow. In Madison, Alexia Cadota-Browner, WMTV 15 News.
Quality Transit says this isn't the first time their vehicles have been vandalized, and they're working on steps to better protect their service.